You're welcome to an interesting episode of Ifeoma Speaks. Ifeoma Speaks from Antigonish, Nova Scotia, Canada. It actually gets quite refrigerated sometimes, but the people here are quite friendly and very warm. Today, I'll be having conversations with some ladies to find out what it is about Cody International Institute that resonates for them. One key takeaway, and what it is they're going to implement in their countries when they go back from here that would benefit women. Thank you.
I think for me, Cody has been an eye opener. I am in the financial sector, but I don't deal with the less privileged or marginalized. For me, I want to go and impact knowledge, financial literacy to the people in Machakos. I also want to start an economic activity for beekeeping so that they can make a living and just make sure that they are financially inclusive.
I came to the Cody Institute to participate in the certificate program for community based microfinance. It's been very insightful. My major take on the learning from here is that financial literacy is very important, especially to our rural women. They need to know and understand the reason and the purpose of their living. It's for economic empowerment, social inclusion, and living a better life as a whole, as women. It will be important for us as mothers, as women, for our families, and for our economic development as well. It's been very insightful. So that's what I'm going to educate my women folks back in Ghana on. I'm actually taking a course in community-based microfinance, and Cody, what I notice is like they're trying to make an impact in the world, because you can see people from Nepal, from all over the world. And what I'm going to take back home, because when you look at the teaching model, you see they are really trying to make an impact. Make sure you don't stop here, you go beyond this place. So what I'm going to take back home, because I work with the rural farmers, especially the women, is to encourage them, because through this VSLA saving model, since most of them are illiterate, they can't get access to formal institution. This thing has worked from what we are seeing here. He's working in India, and he has worked in Ghana, he has worked in Uganda. So it's not regulated in Nigeria, but it works. It's working for some people. So we're going to apply it back home, see how it can work personally for the rural farmers, women.
From Cody, I got quite a lot. I was taking a course on community-based microfinance for the inclusion, and with inclusion, you just think that women have accounts. But the fact is that how much of this account do these women use is important. So financial literacy to education is going to be very important to me, because I have understood that financial illiteracy is a threat, and to the woman it is a bigger threat, because in my country women take part in everything that has to do with the economy, but they are the background, so they need to be educated.
My key takeaway from this course, I've learned the importance of financial inclusion for all. Taking an example from the Sewa Bank that we learned, I've seen women have been empowered economically and socially. They have gained confidence, and they have acquired assets, and I believe that has also given them the confidence. And this is something I believe can work for the women in my country. Because I work for the organization that promotes agriculture, and most of the labor provided by agriculture in my country is by women, and these women are organized in groups. And my key takeaway is to ensure that these groups, the VSL groups, are linked to the banks so that they can be able to access funds to empower themselves economically and socially.
I'm taking from Cody and from my program lots of tools to improve the life of the woman in my community. I working in an organization that we work with human rights and indigenous rights and women rights. So from here, from Cody, I'm learning a lot of things and different ways to address women issues in my local community.
And I'm here in Kodi to for attending the livelihood and markets program. And I'm working in the government sector, so being here to be part of this course is a wonderful. And as soon as since we are leaving, so I believe that I'm taking a lots of knowledge and tools and systems which I will implement within my government, within my systems back home in Pakistan. Since we are working with the rural artisans and the people, especially women in grassroots level, so I'll be engaging with them to empower them and to bring a change with how they can make themselves empowered to get rid of the poverty. And I believe this knowledge which I have acquired from here will be beneficial at all levels.
This course have been able to understand the fact that I need to have a better and bigger picture of situation, not just taking situation at the surface. And also through this program, I've been able to understand what it means to do gender studies as well as mainstreaming gender into whatever research I am doing. And with this, I am going back home to impact on women because now I have seen that they are among the most marginalized group and set of people. And so I want to be a voice to them and see that they better access resources through my research and also get better informed and equipped with necessary information.
Since I've been here, I've been able to understand that leadership is not by title, it's not by designation. Leadership is more of an action and of an attitude. And I've been able to understand the fact that everyone has got an asset and no one is a waste. We've all got something that can contribute to development in our various communities. And when I go back to my community and to my organization, I'm going to use all the tools that I've learned to identify the leadership potentials in my fellow colleagues and in other community members, especially women.
I am here on a course on asset-based community development, and the way that I would like to use this approach in developing my community is really by sensitizing ourselves, my community, my sister-in-laws, my brothers, my sisters, everyone in our community to realize that we have something, we have assets, we have so many gifts that we can give to the growth of our community, and that we're not nothing, even if we're not heard. So I like it as a way of, as an approach to empowering ourselves to growing even more from the way that, from the place where we are.
Cody International Institute remains an innovative learning organization. The approach to leadership is second to none. Leaders from different countries, all walks of life, come together, they brainstorm, share ideas, share experiences, and critically map out strategies to change the narratives. It is mind blowing. It is awesome. I want to seize this opportunity to thank my cameraman Mubarak from Ghana. Mubarak, you have done a very good job. Thank you so much. Thank you, viewers, for staying tuned. I remain Ifeoma Chibogu. The program is still Ifeoma Speaks, and you can follow me on all social media platforms: Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Remember, life is meaningless until you find your purpose. Thank you.